U.S. Senate has been pulling an all-nighter. Republican lawmakers are trying to lay the groundwork for President Trump's legislative agenda as Democrats fight them each step of the way.
Doug Luzader is live in D.C., where the White House cost-cutting campaign continues to move forward. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. Long night for folks in the Senate. They had about a 10-hour session almost that went through the course of the night, just finished up early this morning. And for the White House, the cuts continue.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
Billionaire Elon Musk wielding a chainsaw, celebrating federal spending cuts at CPAC, the conservative gathering underway just outside the nation's capital. Musk saying how easy it is to slash federal spending.
You just push on things a little bit and you save billions of dollars. Like just a little bit, you know? It's wild.
The clerk will call the roll.
On Capitol Hill overnight, a little more mundane, even if the stakes are higher.
I don't care how long it takes. We're going to deliver.
And it did take some time as the Senate spent the night arguing over President Trump's budget framework. All Democrats could do was slow the process down and voice their objections.
Trump and Musk are just taking a wrecking ball to the U.S. government.
We're finding hundreds of billions of dollars worth of fraud, waste and abuse.
The president says the cuts may pay dividends, passing some of the savings on to taxpayers. There are some reports of possibly $5,000 checks, but that will depend on Congress, and Democrats are likely to fight most spending cuts.
So no, we are not in the business of giving out money, and honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
Okay, well, whatever the amount ends up being, if the White House decides to move forward on cutting these checks, the administration made it clear yesterday that they need to go through Congress, so it could take a while. Brooke and Bob.
You know what, Doug, I was thinking about earlier. We were talking last hour about, just what a whirlwind of a month this has been with this new administration. Yeah. And it reminded me about how successful the president has been in pushing his nominees through. Kash Patel yesterday. Yeah. This has been, I want to say I've never seen anything like this. It's been an aggressive campaign and successful.
It's been a clean sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very, very narrow. I mean, the only candidate that really went down in flames was Matt Gaetz as Attorney General, and that was ultimately withdrawn. The others have gotten through very, very narrowly, though. Republicans have a majority in the Senate, but not by much.
But it makes you think that when it comes to the legislative agenda here, that the Republicans eventually just fall in line. So perhaps it won't be as difficult to really get things done in Congress that the president wants to get done.
And we saw that play out overnight in the Senate, where Republicans do have a small majority. Just one Republican senator, Kentucky's Rand Paul, voted against this budget framework, so they had the support they needed to get it through.
Kentucky's been the just one a couple of times now. They're going back and forth, I guess.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell as well, that's right.
Yeah. All right, Doug Luzader, live for us in Washington. Doug, happy Friday. Have a great weekend.
To you as well. Thank you.
Always nice to talk to Doug.